Trade Solutions. We are the longest established player in the market. We launched the first property management system in the UK back in 1974, and we've been refining it ever since. We supply systems for the top end of the market, the larger block managers, the larger agents, the people who need really sophisticated functionality. We reckon there are around 400,000 residential units under management with our systems, but there's a lot of other commercial property that we also manage. We are a British company, so we're focused on the British property market. Our software is designed for British legal and accounting standards, and all our help desk staff are UK based too, and they have backgrounds in property rather than software, so they know exactly what you're talking about if you need help. Why do we make so much of the Britishness? Mostly because in the last few years all our British competitors have been swallowed up by big foreign companies looking for acquisitions, and this is something that can never happen to us because we are fully employee owned. We're a bit like Joe and Lewis in that respect. We all own the company, we all have interest in our company succeeding. In terms of our software, what are we best known for? Well, we're probably most famous for service charges, handling service charges really reliably, really accurately. The people who use our software manage a lot of their clients' money, large amounts of money, so they can't afford to make any mistakes. We also have full general ledger accounting built into the software, which means you get accountancy tools that are specifically designed for property management. You don't have to rely on external accounting tools like Sage or Xero, which a lot of other systems make use of. Because our clients are generally at the bigger end of the market, we also automate things really well. We do everything from sending out correspondence to reconciling what comes into the bank, VAT, Section 20 stuff, and so on and so forth. Last but not least, our data management tools are reckoned to be about the best in the business. And that obviously means that the data inside our system is very, very accurate. And that's all thanks to something we call Mojo, which is a whole ecosystem of cloud-based web apps which make individual processes much simpler, much faster, much better. And you'll see Mojo in action in a minute. Which is my cue to hand over to Neil Stewart, who will give you the demo.
Mojo is our device-agnostic mobile window into all the data for the stakeholders in your business processes. It comprises both inquiry and process and is refined to be specific for each audience. Mojo delivers self-service to all those individuals that need to be informed about their properties. We're going to start with Mojo inquiries for your property managers. This provides all the information they need day to day in a mobile, real-time format. Users can specify size and place of the tiles that they want to appear within their portal, and their view is retained over time. On the home screen, property managers receive data relating to all their blocks under management, including critical dates, their overview, a document center that can access all documents and other electronic files for all properties. PMs can refine the data as they move down the portal hierarchy. If we look at the property specific page, examples of information available to the users include key event and diary details, a picture carousel, and again, transactional data and property specific documents, which can all be categorized. Not only does Mojo add information self-service power to the product, but it simplifies actions and updates to the data. There's an easy to understand list of activities presented to the user, and the content of that list can be controlled centrally by a database administrator. Any addition or change can be completed using a form especially created for the task at hand, whether that's a simple update to a resident's phone number or contact email address, or the full leasehold sales transfer process. In this example, only the relevant data fields are shown to the user. There's no clutter, and there's zero chance that other data is accessed or changed inappropriately. Some data additions or changes may require internal approval, and Mojo caters for that, also with standard workflow approval levels of up to 5 people for any given task in the system. Together with these forms, you can add supportive documents to the task, and it can be assigned to other members in the team, both internally and externally. The Mojo data tools also extend to your clients, whether that's a board of directors of a residents association, a developer you're managing property on behalf of, or a freeholder. You can provide secure access to these individuals to the data that relates to their blocks only. This access is branded for the block management business to display to their customers. And in the case of this screen, we have a fictitious manager Cityscape, and they're presenting the information to their customer, Stewart Investors LLP. Again, all of the information is to hand real time, and the block management company can upload documents, whether that's informative or transactional, for those customers to download and consume. Tenants are also catered for by Mojo. Each resident can access data that is specific only to their premises. On the screen here, you can see a profile for Mr. and Mrs. Smith. Here they can review key events coming up at the property using the diary widget. They may also check their outstanding balances and the transactions and download copy documentation such as invoicing. The management company may also choose to publish documents, both block specific and premises specific, for the tenant to access anytime they choose, again supporting the Mojo self-service model. Lastly, in the Mojo family, we have access specifically designed for your contractor and your suppliers. Again, it features management specific branding. The supplier can upload their invoices to Mojo, drag and drop, or with a simple click of this button, filling in basic details. This pushes the logging of invoices, including images, to the contractor to start a value escalating approval process that ends with bank funds checking, make sure you've got enough money, and invoice payment electronically via BACS. Suppliers and contractors are also able to access information relating to their account and reproduce documents such as payment remittance details. The management company may also require their contractors to upload their compliance information to the portal, including insurances and perhaps supply chain policy documents. So I've shown you lots of Mojo apps, which is how most users will be accessing the system. But of course, behind the Mojo app ecosystem, there's a seriously powerful core that manages it all. A full system with property-focused general ledger accounting, database and transactional reporting that provides all the reports you'd expect to deliver to residents, including service charge budgeting and year-end reconciliation. And we can provide data-only export to external print services if you need us to. We have all the internal reports you need to manage your business, like debt collection or KPI reporting, within our suite of 200 plus standard reports, and a report writer just in case you want to create your own. So all in all, a very powerful system for the larger user. I hope I've been able to give you a flavour of our solution for block managers in this very quick run through.